Hi everybody, welcome to A World of Colour with Prism at the brand new range from Hunkydory Crafts. Today I'm going to show you how we can use our ink pads with our masks or stencils just to create the very obvious background, but then we're also going to show you something a little bit different to give you a completely different look. So what we would do with our mask is we would pop this over our cardstock and we're going to ink through the design here. So I've got a couple of shades. I've got our Dusty Rose and I have got our Blackcurrant Jam, and I'm going to go with the Dusty Rose first of all, go with our paler shade, and I'm just going to ink through the design. So ordinarily, if you're doing this at home, it's better to secure your stencil and your cardstock down onto your mat, then if you do happen to just nudge anything, everything stays in place. But we're just going to go a little bit rogue today and do it without. So just applying your ink through your stencil. So again, you can still mix your inks on here if you want to. We have gone with the Dusky Rose on here. Oh, it is Blackcurrant Jam we picked up there. Thought it was quite dark. Add there, and then I'm just going to hold everything in place. See how much more difficult it is when you've not taped it down. So it is a good tip to do that just with some low tack tape or some masking tape, and just make sure that you've got into the design. This one's quite intricate with the butterflies, so just making sure you've got into all the little sort of nooks and crannies on there. And when we take this off, what you will end up with is, obviously the ink's gone through all of the butterfly shapes, but it leaves you that white edge around the back. And then the other technique that we're going to do, so I'll just pop that to one side, we are going to ink up our mask. Okay, so a little bit different. We're going to add our inks directly onto our mask. You see how that colour comes off, they're just so juicy, so full of colour. It is just amazing. And then just do the same at the top. So I'm just mixing the two shades here, so that gives you a little bit of a tonal effect. And then we're going to add some water to this, so just spritz that lightly all over, and then we're basically just going to add our cardstock over the top, and then just press down all the way around your cardstock. And what this does is it gives you, let me lift that off, a bit more of a watercolour effect. So you get the colours, you get the water on there, and obviously you get all the butterflies still staying white. But then if we add even more water to this that's left now, we can get another impression out of this. So again, just pop your cardstock down, get all of that colour onto there. Make sure you really give it a good press around. What surprised me with this technique was that it didn't pick up the ink within the butterflies, so that little depth that you've got with the stencils just looks amazing, doesn't it? I'm going to see if we can get a third one. Let's have a look, let's see if we can really get the most out of this. Let's go one more on there, and again just give it a good squish around. It's going to give you that fabulous look again. There we go, so that one's even paler still. So depending on the intensity of what you need for your projects, we've got three really different looks there. We've got our our first impression, our second, and then our third, and then we've got that original way of using our inks as well. So I do hope that you've enjoyed that technique, and I'm really excited to see some of your mates using this technique, and I hope you can join us again soon for some more videos.